哎，早安！我记得我昨天晚上，我昨天晚上很开心，因为虽然玩得很困，但是我好像就是上面有一个宝箱被我收刮了，那个宝箱最少可以捡到1000呢，我觉得。好像要跟他赌钱还是怎样？好，来一杯。
Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows.
So let's drink.
I can see you're. Take care.
但是我不知道这个怎么玩。一个被眷顾的骰子，这怎么用啊？这个会不会用？来试一下这个。还是用这个好了。确认。
I can't wait to see how you throw.
我其实不知道这个怎么玩。积分并跳过。哎，这个是应该是。他好像不知道什么状况会作废。
Not afraid of anything, eh?
我那个深色的13都没有。3可1。
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Coming right up. Here we are.
What's the hold up there?
Not afraid of anything, eh?
好像碎掉，作废了。
Hey, where's my ale?
God's holy hat.
哎，他也作废，可以。
Jesus, what do I have to do to get a drink here?
好像也有分的。2跟1。但我不知道他作废条件是什么。作废了吧？哎。
This'll be the one. Pushing it.
还有500了，应该是随仙刀是3000随仙。
The service is a bit slow here today. Christ, I'll have to get my own ale. What's the hold up?
好，我留3好。
Here.
You must have a mighty.
I can.
God be with you.
Here you are.
You're a brave soul taking
哎，
me.
我也没有出刀
I'm
钱
not
什
used
么
to losing.
Here we are.
的。这2颗我自己的。
Got it for you right here.
One ale over here.
1、5，我留1跟5号。
No matter.
Ah.
It wouldn't have helped much
My
anyway.
pleasure. I'll bring it right away.
Well done, God bless him.
到底怎么玩？哎，这里有讲。所以1跟5、3也没有特别的作用，就1比较有用。然后3颗相同的，4个相同也蛮高分的。 好像可以了，我会玩了。
You must have.
May the Lord watch over you. May the best man win. Not afraid of anything, eh?
爆炸了，
It's not so bad after all.
就是最少要得到1 或者是
Really
5，
going my way.
他直接作废。否则我尽量拿
This'll be an easy win.
拿少了。
I'll be right back with that.
This'll be the one.
哇，
That's it.
炸！哎，他有400嘞，他还玩了，炸掉了，好像有5哎，有哎，
Finished.
450，他记，可恶
Just as long as it keeps
Man.
going like this.
，fuck，退出，反正好像没有成本，对啊，2300。
The first person to get in my way is going.
You must have a.
Take care now. Your fame precedes you. You won't get the better of me.
一直在玩，一直在玩。好像2颗3颗，哎，3颗5。计分，这样就好了。计分并跳过。见好就收。
Where's my tail?
哇，他太过分了！1、2、3、4、5，他作弊。
Just as you ordered.
1、再来一次。Yes， 3个，4个1。哎，不是哎，1000可以，积分并跳过。就是不要一直玩，就是反正分数够高就哇，
Now you.
那很坏哎，他开始作弊了，我感觉。
How much longer must I wait?
积分并跳，我差100分了。他只要不作弊就
That's it.
Hey, all.
作废。
Over here. What's the old up there? What's the old up there?
哦，他没了，他分数不够，我只要200分就好了。
Now I'm
100分就好了，那作废。哎，过了，2个1就好了，3个3。可以，3300 ，yes。
I've had enough.
Hey,
You said you wouldn't
where's
drink
my
today.
tail?
Silence. I'm going to sleep. Here's a few coins. Have fun.
他喝醉了。
We're going to the monastery. Clear?
Couldn't you give me more? This isn't even enough for a toothless whore.
Set up for beer. Good start.
这个守卫也够弱了。
What the?
bring me some. God be with you.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's
But there are poor people everywhere.
If I have...
That's all then.
Good luck then.
Got it for you right here.
所以要偷他的钱包，跟他偷他的文书。 他的衣服也偷了，他没有死，他只是被我弄晕。太好笑了，好好的睡。看一下，把钱包给他。
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the ring.
All right, all right.
给
Here
他
you
吧，
are.
都给他。
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
这个
What are
好
you
笑
gonna。do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Take care.
我也不缺那几百块钱。好，先卖一卖刚才的东西，然后去修道院，说不定我就可以顺利偷到里面的东西了。如果我是修道院的人，它里面还有一本书，我要偷了。撞死没命赔。
Happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
还没到时间。
God be with you.
Good wives, come have a look.
The Lord watch over you.
Can we do something about... What about this?
That sounds pretty. Aye, that would do it.
Can we do something... What do you say?
Well. See now? That's stolen. What are you trying on me?
Goodbye. May the Lord watch over you.
过了时间，所以现在先不卖。去修道院呢。
Yeah. Yeah.
磨一下刀。
Yeah.
What's that? Hey, who's there?
What's going on out there?
Anything else? What's the matter with you? Anything else? Hey! What's the matter with you?
搞笑，借用一下，一直靠背我干嘛？他又没有树牌子不能用。
Yeah.
偶尔去修道院当和尚去。
Yeah.
可以了。睡到第二天好了，在这里。看来这个任务还蛮顺利的。
Could do with a bite to eat.
把他吵起，起床了，乖乖，起床了。
You've no business here. Clear off. Hey, who's there? Huh? Hey. What are you doing here? What are you up to here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards on you.
可以把它弄出来。
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter
现在我变成卡尔了。
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately. People.
这个太好笑，他穿成这样。
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate.
But that wasn't very considerate. It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. God be with you.
还要把身上的东西全部塞包里吧。怎么可能处理掉？我可以找那个精神时空箱。等一下，我箱子在哪里？找不到自己的箱子。
Yeah.
哎，太好，还没关门。 还蛮想看看他。算了，不要看。
呀！
出家去！
呀！呀！呀！
哎，我这算是处理掉了吗？
呀！
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquum tuum et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
然后打嗝。你的歌词太长了，跟不上。太好笑了。
Et non confundas me ab expectatione me.
他快受不了了，这个人。
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
马上亲一个，然后说欢迎来到，欢迎来到同性乐园，一群 gay 人。
And tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
好，最后就是要把那个移送法办。
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true. Being a monk is so exciting.
Well, no one's ever said that before. I'm curious if you'll still be singing the same tune in a month's time.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own body.
这个游戏的故事也真的够丰富了。先看一下我要做什么。这种的主线啊，最主要就是要杀死、找出并杀死阿斯，但是也可以把他送去法办。为什么需要杀死？我记得。饿了，要不要找吃的？找一些吃的。哎，终于可以在里面自由活动。叫
It
手机。
occurs to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren.
难道我还可以在这里选院长？
And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevelis is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Who would you choose as the new abbot if you could?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware. Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we worked. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. Who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory.
这修道院也太大了。
During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lukas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except...
Are there already...
Brothers John and Neb...
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry, we'll get our chance.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
This John, who is he?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Well, that's all. Thank you for your time, brother.
I feel quite hungry.
哇，看一下，3点钟起床，4点钟晨寿，不是晨祷，不好意思，6点钟吃早餐，8点钟在餐厅煮什么，12点图书馆，4点祷告，6点又祷告。晚上7点、9点、9点后宵禁啊！我赶快要做点事。他说今天第1天不用做什么。我看一下有没有那个沉默之树在哪里？不是。那个叫什么死灵之书，到底放在哪里？这本是什么鬼？阅读一下。放回去。这就好啦，借开一下而已。这里应该没人 ，OK， 没人。这样应该可以训练偷东西。看一下有没有学到抱歉、刀切、扒切，快3等。阅读是16。 哎，有增加，盗窃，这没有增加。应该是吧。但是这个游戏，这个游戏公司它不能说它游戏写的很好，只是说它这个做的不错，后面就不知道了。
The books stored in there aren't for your eyes to see.
这怎么会出现一个人？哦，这有我要的书哎。
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books.
OK， 我知道那本禁书在哪里了。9点后宵禁呢。我还没吃东西耶。我还没吃东西啊，饿死了。
Stomping about like a bear. That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
可是我没有开锁器耶，没有用。这都非常困难的。9点了，9点了。那我就没什么事做，就来捡点花草，说不定有点用。哦，有钉茄，然后这个花圃被我清空了，第二天来就变成个破地板。真的被我清空，笑死！好黑啊，这个游戏没有火把，路都看不到。该12点出门，还有差不多1个小时，是40分钟。等一下，救命！可是看起来没用，我完全没有方向感，现在。 我不知道去哪里睡觉哦。哎，有了。这是在楼上。为什么我也不知道为什么跑到这里了？等一下，我不知道，太黑了这里。我需要一个火把。我看到有个人。我先躲起来。太困难了，这个。他是去干嘛？
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
哦，所以他就是那个人哎。
They must have realized you robbed them.
他找到了。
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself, especially the part about the coin.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor, don't mention it to anyone.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
Will you tell me something?
Look, nothing against you, but...
Very well.
Thank you.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
That's all. Thanks. Who would you elect, Abbot?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow, and he seems on. Monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Well, probably the same as you. I want to be able to read in peace and quiet. And not just the books they make us read.
What exactly do you read here?
Well, I'd be interested to find the unofficial biography of Saint Procopius. But there probably is no such thing. To be honest, I was expecting some entertaining reading, but it's just the same old stuffy nonsense. But if that locked cabinet there with all the forbidden books was open, that would be a different story. Until recently it was still unlocked, but after something vanished, they've kept it locked tight.
If something vanished, I can understand why.
Books are meant to be read, so why keep them hidden away? If you're able to get inside, I'll be grateful till the day I die. All I'll do is leaf through a few books and then put them right back. What is it, brother?
I'll have to go.
What is it, brother?
这个游戏变成潜行修道院。
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to.
我觉得好乱的，这里不是在喝酒，就是在偷书。
I don't want to drink with you, but I promise I won't say a word to anyone.
You youngsters have got no backbone. Still, remember what you promised. One word about this and we'll make your life hell. And if you ever decide you want to have some fun after all, you know where to find us. Ah, down the hatch. Every golden trace.
他们穿黑色的，我根本就看不到他们，太好笑了。这够难看的。
Why doesn't Yodak drink with us anyway?
He's young and he wants to look good in front of the others.
而且我靠过去之前，他们都没在讲话。找一下撬锁工具才行。12点了，完蛋了，要睡觉了。他说是，好像是半夜3点要起床的。快饿死了，没有营养，直接在第一天就在修道院饿死。对，修道院生活很难搞，他们都不用睡觉。看一下，看一下他们还在不在？还在，还在。
What's there left to drink to? To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Drinking.
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
Why not? I've had enough opprobria and obedientia for one day.
That's what we like to hear.
I'd like to ask you something about... Can you leave the monastery?
Well, where would you go? You have everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight so no one can get in or out.
Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today. They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world beyond the monastery walls is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and the grass is just as green. Perhaps the rule...
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. Then there's the prior, and as a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the circators. They're the ones...
Who would you like to be the new abbot?
I've thought long and hard about it, and I've...
Let's play!
Just the man we've been waiting for. My friend, so, let's play.
又玩这个，又来玩这个。哇天哪，超 OP 的他。哎。1、2、3、4、5。太 OP 了，他作弊啊！炸掉！ 炸掉，它炸掉了，刚才。
Ah, down the hatch.
Every gulp a trace, isn't that the truth?
等一下5点钟要做什么？
Next time we'll get the order to bring some Rhine wine.
看不到5点钟，做什么？干，这太
Why
黑
doesn't
了。
Yoda drink with us anyway?
He's young.
Like your good self last Christmas Day. The way you drowned out the prior's voice by snoring through the Agnes Day.
Don't remind me.
巡查室哦，原来他们是负责巡查的。
I'd like to ask you.
Don't you? What troubles you?
I'd like to ask.
6点钟就餐。
What is it, brother?
I'm looking for something a little unorthodox.
And what would...
I'm looking for
lock picks.
I'd like to practice.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say.
God be with you.
没有吃的，我饿死。这什么破修道院啊？厨房，先找厨房。 厨房在哪里 ？Shit！ 狗吃的，我要搞点吃的。猛吃了一顿，去厨房猛痛了一顿，然后再猛吃了一顿。
This is not a good time for a question.
跑来跑去，看一下后面有什么。这杯子可不可以偷？我现在可以偷东西。哎，我准备出门了，先玩到这里。